So we are talking today about Franz Ferdinand. Franz Ferdinand is a Scottish rock band formed in Glasgow in 2002 in Scotland. The original lineup was composed of Alex Kapranos, lead vocals and guitar and keyboard, Nick McCarthy, guitar, keyboard, vocals, Bob Hardy, bass and percussion, and Paul Thompson, I'm gonna say, drums, percussion, backing vocals, Julian Corey, keyboards, guitar, backing vocals, and Dino Bardot, I don't know how to pronounce that, guitar, backing vocals. Joined the band in 2017 after McCarthy left during the previous year, and Audrey Tate, drums and percussion, joined the band after Thompson left in 2021. The band were categorized as post-punk revival band and genred multiple UK top 20 hits. They have been nominated for several Grammy Awards and have received 2 Brit Awards, winning one of the Best British Group as well as one NME Award. Now, the band's first single, Darts of Pleasure, just missed out on the top 40 of the first UK single charts, peaking at number 44. Their second single, Take Me Out, proved their biggest commercial breakthrough, peaking at number 3. Take Me Out charted in several other countries and earned a Grammy nomination for Best Rock Performance by a duo or group with vocals. It became the band's signature song. Their debut album, Franz Ferdinand, won the 2004 Mercury Prize and earned a Grammy nomination for the Best Alternative Album. Now, in 2005, the band released their second studio album, You Could Have It So Much Better, produced by Rich Coste. I'm gonna say Rich Coste, because it's a little easier. It peaked within the top 10 in multiple countries and earned Grammy nominations. It peaked within the top 10 in multiple countries and earned Grammy nominations for Best Alternative Album and for one of the singles, Do You Want To, the band's third studio album. Tonight, Franz Ferdinand was released in January 2009. By then, the band had shifted from a post-punk focused sound to a more dance-oriented sound. A remix album, Tonight, titled Blood, was released in July 2009, 4 years after the release of Tonight. The band released their fourth studio album, Right Thoughts, Right Words, Right Actions, in August 2013. In 2015, Franz Ferdinand and American rock band Sparks formed the supergroup FFS and released a one-off album, FFS, in June 2015. Following FFS, beginning with McCarthy's departure in 2016, after acquiring Corey and Bardot, the band released their fifth studio album, Always Ascending, in February 2018. Thompson departed in 2021 and was replaced by, I'm going to say Tati, I guess that's her last name. I think it's a she, because I think it said Audrey in the beginning. The band's sixth studio album, The Human Fear, was released in January 2025 to commercial success. Now, each band member played in various bands during the 90s, including Carolina, Yummy Fur, 10P Invaders, and Embryo. Alex Kapranos and Paul Thompson met at a party, actually, and began close friendship and played together in Yummy Fur, and subsequently teamed up to write songs. Around the same time, Kapranos taught his friend Bob Hardy how to play bass after being given a bass by Mick Coke. I'll say Cookie because it's funny. Of Bella and Sebastian. Kapranos met guitarist Nick McCarthy, who had returned to Scotland after studying jazz bass in Germany in 2001. Once the band members came together, they settled on the name Franz Ferdinand for their band. The name was originally inspired by a racehorse called Archduke Ferdinand. After seeing the horse win the Northumberland Plate in 2001, the band began to discuss Archduke Franz Ferdinand and thought it would be a good band name because of the alliteration of the name and its implications of the Archduke's death. His assassination was a significant factor in the lead up to World War I. In an interview, Hardy recollected that mainly we just liked the way it sounded, we liked the alliteration. Kapranos continued saying, he was an incredible figure as well. His life, or at least the ending of it, was the catalyst for the complete transformation of the world. And that is what we want for our music to be. But I don't want it to be I don't want it to be an over intellectuous name. The name thing, basically a name that should just sound good, like music. Thomas concluded saying, I like the idea if we became popular, maybe the words Franz Ferdinand will make people think of the band instead of the historical figure. Now, there's been a lot of things that they have done over the years. Their music video hit MTV, I believe it was 2004. I believe that's when the music video came out. They've released multiple other things, like singles, multiple albums. There's a lot more I could touch on about this band. They did have a issue in court. Their label was taken to court accused of offering bribes to DJs to play the hot new releases by their hot new acts. Franz Ferdinand name was read out as part of the prosecution case. They were part of that. And yes, Franz Ferdinand has been involved in controversies, including Alex Kapranos being temporarily banned from flying after being mistaken for an MI6 agent. Additionally, the record label was sued for allegedly bribed to get their music played. I just told you about that. While not all of their songs are explicitly about controversial topics, some have been interpreted as portraying negative or potentially harmful themes. I think that MI6 agent thing is kind of crazy, but that's really all I had to touch on for this video. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that this was a good first band history video, and I guess I will see you all next time.